Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're looking at the GOAT, Yakon. We're Yakoning it. Yep, that's true. Excited to see the GOAT in action. So at the start right here, I just have him at 55%. I think it'll be a necessary piece for Dabura. So I am going to go ahead and Dokkan Awaken Yakon quickly here. Have him at 55%. For the showcase for Dabura. So I'm going to come back in a second, chat, when we're going to rainbow Yakon before we get to his actual showcase. Alright guys, there we go. We are done with the 55% video, so now it is time to go ahead and give Dokkan the rainbow here. So, here we go. Let's go ahead and give the rainbow to Yakon. Alright, bam. So, pretty simple, just all dodge. Like, that's it. Boom. I don't know what else to say. Already we've had, you know, Yakon has died. I watched Iron Kane stream, Yakon died. I mean, there's, you know, old types of arguments we could have for other things. Cool. We're just going full dodge. As long as he's dodging, Yakon is contributing very heavily to the team with his support, all of his attacks, his powerful active skill, if we're able to use it against a debuffable enemy. I really like what they did with the GOAT Yakon right here. So we got him rainbowed, we got him link level 10. Let's go ahead and hop into an event and test out how good rainbowed Majin Yakon will be. Alright guys, we're coming in. So, notice where the GOAT Yakon started out, by the way. We might as well take advantage. So, here's one thing about Yakon. I do like Yakon. You know, obviously by this point, I've used them quite a bit. Got a good feel for Yakon. He's a good character, for sure. But I don't like the way they set him up with his dodge ability right here. And at the same time, we're also going to look at Legic, and then I want to look at Android 17. I suppose we can look at Majin Du as well. So these are 4 banner units they have just dropped, right? Which all have 100% dodge in their kit. So Yakon's build, let's read it together, shall we? When 4 or more Majin Buu Saga allies are on the team, or when all allies are villains, extreme class characters, Yakon gets an extra 15% dodge when attacking, or dodge within the turn when he's the first attacker at the start of turn. So, I'm going to quickly reset. But what this means is Yakon's 100% dodge is activated already. Literally, all I did was I built the team, we hopped into an event, and Yakon immediately started in slot 1 so I could show this. But the reason I don't think they did a good job with Yakon is because, like, we're not going to be able to utilize his 100% dodge. I mean, well, this is one part of him that's not well done. I'm not going to act at all like this character's not good or anything like that. But I'm just going to say this ability is, like, poorly designed, right? Like, I guess the intention is you start out, so, like, when the character's passives show up, like, that's the part where Yakon, you know, like, if he's in slot 1 during that portion, then his dodge will trigger. So if you open up a fight and he just starts, like, in slot 1 like this, there's his 100% dodge. But, like, I could see the intention of what they wanted to do with him, because they want you to run him in slot 3 to trigger his omega powerful support. This is really good. This is exactly what we want from a banner unit. They designed him to where you would put him in slot 3, he gives the massive support, and then he shows back up and he has 100% dodge. That's the design for the character. Oh, except for the fact that you could literally just turn 1, have him start out in there, and then you lose the dodge. Big difference between Majin Du, who gets his 100% dodge when this triggers right here, right? And then he'll have 100% dodge. Or Legic, whose dodge is very simple, just when you put him in slot 1. That's the best. And then 17, it's the same thing, 100% dodge when you put him in slot 1. Again, that's the best. Legic and 17 have it the best because it's just literally on command 100% dodge whenever we choose to do it. So, all right, here's Yakon. Now, this is actually something that's going to be good. Yakon, because we're going to be able to super and then lower Goku and Vegeta's attack, Yakon has to do a lot of attacks to build up, and he's got like a million attacks he does, just like all types of additionals all over the place. But in particular, this ability right here, either our HP is very high, or if the enemy is debuffed, and then he's going to do some build up right there, and then some build up right there. So, I mean, it potentially could take him quite a few attacks for Yakon to fully build up. Obviously, in the process of the showcase, we're going to need to get our GOAT Yakon fully built up. All right, so remember, Yakon right here does have 100% dodge on this turn. So his defensive ability is not going to matter. Link set, Brutal Beatdown, Evil Autocrats. We'll look at that. Loyalty. Oh, that gives damage reduction. That's good. Shocking Speed, Majin Resurrection Plan, Demonic Power, and Fierce Battle. So he has 2 links that are, I mean, really quite... Well, I guess this is... Oh, look how bad it is. I did not have this link memorized, but I think it's like Pui Pui, Yakon, the Babidi Soldiers. It's them. This, though, Majin Resurrection Plan, is kind of a bad link, but characters that we're going to be running do have it. LR Babidi, Dabura, Yakon, right? So this is the first time ever that this link has been useful, ever in the game's history. How does that feel? We've never had the Majin Resurrection Plan be like an actual helpful link until this exact second. So that's good. Here's Evil Autocrats. Yep, Pui Pui, Spopovich, Yamu. Ridiculous. Yamu, by the way, still needs a TUR. I know he does have the combo free-to-play character, but he needs a TUR. Pui Pui needs a TUR as well. I don't anticipate these guys to get a TUR, right? But Yamu and Pui Pui certainly could. And then, yeah, okay. So, all right, let's just go ahead. Oh, no, well, since we looked at that, here's his best linking characters. Dabura, that's awesome. Dabura's obviously very good. There's STR Omega and stuff, too. Okay, so let's go. The GOAT Yakon. So he'll get a lot of attacks in. Yakon has an active skill, too, by the way, which he's able to trigger on turn 3 from the start of battle. It was good enough that it gave him a little bit of value in that Jiren fight, by the way. I wasn't able to make it work. I mean, I did one time, was able to, like pop it and stuff, but it's just Jiren, if he slot 0 supered, would get the buff to kill with the AoE. Right, Yakon is a dodging character. That's a dodge canceling fight. So we do all those attacks. Even if a lot of them are normals and stuff, we still built up mightily. Right, so every one of those attacks that Yakon was shooting out right there was building up both his regular build-up and the build-up if HP is 85% or more when attacking, or if the enemy's debuffed. So that was the 30% attack and defense up to 200% for every attack he does, and then 50% attack and defense up to 300%. So now, we'll be able to put him in slot 3 next turn, and this boy, his stats are going to explode next turn. I might just pop his active next turn, we'll see. Nah, we'll do it on turn 7. Turn 7, we'll do his active. We'll have a powerful, like, Babidi, Dabura, Yakon, full power rotation. I think that'll work well for us. Alright, so there's the GOAT Legic doing his thing. Perfect. And he does finish off. Alright, we'll come back for Yakon's next turn. Well, guys, not gonna hold you. This is a little disappointing here. Okay. Well, I guess, I mean, we could go to, like, a Dokkan event to build him up. This Vegeta went down really fast, dude. Okay. So Yakon did 5 attacks, only 2 supers, so that's obviously not good. So, how many attacks do we need to do exactly to build up? Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 he needs to do to build this portion up. Okay. And then he needs to do... what, 6 to build that up? So we only have to do 2 attacks in order to fully build him up. Damn. But I kind of... Alright. Regardless, I'm going to put him in slot 3 right here to trigger his very powerful support. Is UI going to be able to survive long enough? Okay, hopefully. Alright, we can trust Dabura right here. Dabura is obviously very good. Okay, so Yakon going in slot 3. This will now get him an extra additional as the 3rd attacker in the turn. Then he gives Boo Saga allies 1 key, 20% attack and defense. and another 2 key and 30% attack and defense for characters who are also villains for 3 turns. So this is just going to give, you know, the 2 Daburas, Babidi, and Yakon, well, Yakon, the support right there. If you looked, as soon as we got the orbs with Yakon, Dabura's stats went up. I think Dabura just tanks this even if he doesn't dodge. Doesn't matter. Alright, he dodges. Cool. Yeah, Dabura's quite good, but it's pretty easy on this team to take L's. Let's just keep Baby away from danger. How about that? Alright, so I don't want to, like, go super crazy in terms of, like, attacking and shit here. I don't want to kill UI Goku until Yakon shows back up, but, I mean, Dabura hits really fucking hard, obviously. No, I'm gonna miss with Legic intentionally. Okay. Alright, we could show Dabura and Babidi right here, because they're both getting buffed by Yakon. Yakon, 116 for Dabura, okay. It'd be even higher if Baby supered first, by the way. Or, Babidi, if Babidi supered first. Yeah, UI Goku has massive dodge on his first turn. Didn't dodge that one, though, did you, cocksucker? Yeah, Dabura could look crazy with Babidi. I mean, Legic is giving support right here. It's a lot of dodging support units we've got on this team. LR Babidi, Yakon, Legic, all dodging support characters, right? Alright, hopefully Babidi is in a dodging mood here for the super attack by UI. Wow, that's the first time Babidi's been hit. Alright, well, see you later, guys. Yes, anyway, Dabura's team, man. It is how it goes, man. With this goddamn team. It's how it goes. Oh, God, dude. Something you can do. Yeah, I was just supposed to assume that he did 500 attacks in slot 1. He's going to super... Well, we got Yakon turn 1. That's really good. It's really good. Because I'd prefer Yakon just, like, let's just get this boy built up. You know what we could do? So we could do this. I will hit this. Dabura's not going to go mega crazy here because Dabura is not built up. Or, yeah, he's not built up. So I bet you Yakon will get to attack right here. And we'll be able to have him in slot 3 with his support and all his good stuff. I know we did just see Babidi nuked, but that's not going to be, I think, very common. It'll happen, but... Damn, one day we're going to do a video with this team, and we're just not going to die a million times. One day. One day it'll happen, for sure. Alright, cool. The problem is Babidi gets a lot better if he dodges once, then the super attack comes in. That would be a lot better for him. But unfortunately, that turn, that was UI supering instantly. Although, to be fair, I think we did have 80% dodge plus dodge build. So that was like, I don't know. We hit like a 15% chance to die or something like that, less. You know, I mean, it happens, man. Alright, Dabura not doing too much damage immediately, which is good, because I want Yakon to build up anyway. Get a couple of dodges for Dabura. Alright, so let's see Yakon right here. Let's go. Yakon will be able to fully build up his secondary part of his passive, though, which will be good. Because it's only 6 attacks. This is attack number 2. Attack 3. Okay. A lot of these are a 50% chance to be a super, by the way. Oh, he does get an additional after he dodges 3 attacks, though, which we're not going to be able to use here. Well, after he dodges these 3 attacks, he'll get it. Oh, yeah, we missed a couple of procs there, huh? Okay. Let's take a look at all of Yakon's additional procs here. Let's just read them out. So, we'll do his initial super. Then he has a guaranteed additional normal. Not the biggest fan of that, but it's designed to build him up. So there's 2 attacks. Here's a 3rd attack with a 50% chance to be a super. Here's a 4th attack with a 50% chance to be a super. Here's a 5th attack with a 50% chance to be a super. And then he could do the hidden potential system additional. So I guess he could do 6 attacks at best. Alright, we'll come back for Yakon's next turn. Although, keep in mind, the GOAT Dabura is built up right now by Yakon. Like, Yakon's support is active for Dabura. So maybe we'll just see Dabura do an attack, and then we'll skip to it. I'll probably float Yakon twice, and then hopefully on that third appearance of Yakon, which I guess would be turn 7, we'll be able to get like a max power turn for Yakon. That's my hope. Alright guys, so here we are on our second rotation. So as long as we don't take any damage, Yakon will be able to be fully built up in slot 3 right there, and on turn 7, we could pop his active skill. We have access to it now, but let's save up for a god turn on turn 7 for Yakon. So, okay. I'm gonna intentionally hold back a little bit, relax. You know, they'll see me do this with Dabura, and they'll go, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" That's, bro, chillax. It's all good. It's all good. I promise. I promise. All right, we'll hit this. Oh, damn it, but Yakon's goated ability. Yeah, damn. I was trying to hold back on the damage we're doing. That's all. That's all. That's all. But Yakon is too good, man. Too good. One thing that has been nice is so many characters nowadays are flooded in key support, right? So many characters. Just key support coming from everywhere, right? That physical evolution Blue Vegeta gets targeted by a super, he gives multiple turn key support. In Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta gets hit, he gives key support. That shit is really good, right? Really helps out quite a bit. It can, I do have to, like, make sure to mentally be remembering it at all times, right? It's like, bro, like, people do lose sight a little bit of, like, how complex kits have gotten. Like, when you have to remember, like, every character's kit at all times. Because it's like, you know, I guess I could, you know, make a little bit more use out of the pause recording button sometimes, but, like, it's like, I'm trying to talk, and then, you know, anyway, blah, blah, blah. All right, so, Yakon is now going to be fully built up. So this next super attack we'll see him do will be nice attack stat. Please super. Yeah, cool. Oh! That's a 19 million? What a demon. What a demon. And then Yakon has 85% dodge after attacking, which is definitely pretty good. I'm not complaining at all about Yakon having base 70% dodge in his kit, and then he gets an extra 15% dodge after attacking. That does, honestly, feel like more than fair to me. It does, right? If we jump back over here, right here. So he has his base 70% dodge, and then here's his extra 15% dodge. All right, this is good. We've seen everything about Yakon's kit, because we are debuffing Blue Kaioken Goku, Evolution Blue Vegeta in that phase 1. So all we got to do is just pop this nice God turn with our active skill next turn, the Light Absorber. He could do this basically third turn from the start of battle. I feel like the only time we're ever going to be using Yakon is like with Dabura and Babidi and stuff. So I don't think that this is really like a nasty restriction or anything like that. Essentially just third turn start of battle. He'll debuff the enemies for 4 turns, by the way. He gets this big buff, and he recovers 60% HP, so a nice little ability he's got there. Alright guys, time for a God turn right here. Let's see how much damage we'll do to UI Goku. So, we'll be able to pop Dabura's active right here. We'll be able to go Babidi slot 1 with no danger. Dabura slot 2, Yakon slot 3. This is max power Dabura, max power Yakon. We're going crazy with the stats. So this right here, this will heal us. We're at 100% HP already, but this will heal us, debuff the enemy, who unfortunately he's immune to debuffs. And Yakon gets a massive stat increase. Let's see what Yakon is at right there. Okay, let's pop it now. I guess we could see all the effects, right? We saw the little tapping on UI. We saw the heal thing activate. And then, of course, massive stat increase for Yakon now. So now what we could do is this. Let's maximize ki for Babidi. That's going to be a 24 ki super attack because, remember, GOAT Yakon, when he triggers in his support, is going to be looking good. Okay. Let's do Dabura's active. This is going to do like 200 million or something, I think.
国魔界の王の力を教えてやろう。
One thing is, we're not going to pretend for even 2 seconds like Dabura doesn't have crazy aura. He does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He could be very good, too. 11 out of 11, 8 million defense. Like, I mean, this is a crazy buff turn. Keep in mind, when Bobbity attacks, the only thing is I hope Dabura does not kill UI. That's the only thing. Because Bobbity is going to give even more some... Oh, shit. Yeah, he's done. That did how much? Over here. UI Goku's lucky that wasn't a crit, dude. Holy hell. That attack style was so ridiculous. You kidding me? Alright, I just want Yakon. Yakon gets one hit, and I'm good. We're good. But, like, this is also max power for Yakon, too. Don't forget. Alright, Dabura. Is he doing 6... Woo! This is the strongest Dabura we've used. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh my god. God Bora. That's who this is, right? God Bora? Look at this. Look at this demon. God damn. That's a powerful motherfucker right there. One more? No. Okay. Alright, Yakon, let's go. 40 for Yakon. Whoa! Yakon! We're Yakon in it. And then next turn we got like baby. We got all types. Like this fight is over. We won, right? This is what's gonna happen with this team a lot. Is like when we win emphatically with seemingly no like. Oh my god, dude! Like we weren't even touched. But then like we get touched one time, we instantly die. Right? So it's like the wins look really good though, right? The wins look so crazy, but you know, when we get touched, we get touched.
Baby 様、ブルーツ波増幅装置です。今です。
皮も骨も全て蒸発させてやる。リベンジデスボールファイナル。
Alright guys, we will wrap up here and then get on out of here. So yeah, there was Yakon. I do think he's a very effective banner unit. I think his support is very good for Dabura. Obviously, it's up right here, right? Like, Dabura will be able to do some really good stuff with Yakon in the fold. So let's just get our clear on this stage, and we'll finish up. So let me know what you guys think of our banner unit, Goat Yakon. Again, I think they did a good job. They're at least, you know, it sucks that his dodge is not as effective as some of the other, like, recent characters, like Legic and 17. But, I mean, it's still pretty good. Still pretty good to have that ability. You know, we can make use of it. Alright, guys. So there was Yakon. I think our boy Yakon is pretty good. Pretty good. Hopefully Dokkan will continue to release strong banner units who could actually really help these Dokkan Fest exclusives. Because I think that's the biggest thing about all of the recent banner units. They're all characters who will help the Dokkan Fest exclusives a lot, which is good. So this is Strike from the Dark Yakon. Leader skills Boo, Saga, or Terrifying Conquerors, category key 3 and 130% of stats. His passive skill, Clash in Darkness. He gets 250% attack and defense at the start of turn, gets a guaranteed additional normal, and then has a 70% chance to dodge. When attacking, he gets 100% defense. For every attack performed, he gets 30% attack and defense up to 200%. If HP is 85% or more when attacking, or if the enemy is in attack down or defensive down, Yakon gets an additional 50% chance to be a super. he gets a 50% chance to crit, and then he gets 50% attack and defense for every attack performed, up to 300%. After dodging 3 attacks in battle, Yakon gets an additional with a 50% chance to be a super. As the 3rd attacker in a turn, Yakon gets an additional that has a 50% chance to be a super, and then gives Majin Buu Saga allies 1 key, 20% attack and defense, and then another 2 key and 30% attack and defense for characters who are also extreme class for 3 turns. So Buu Saga support unit for 3 turns if he's in slot 3. When there's 4 or more Buu Saga allies on the team, or when the entire team is all villains, Yakon gets an extra 15% dodge when attacking, and then he gets guaranteed dodge within the turn when he starts out as the first attacker at the start of turn. So the design here is you put him in slot 3, activates this massive support. Let's say turn 1, you slot 3, he floats, comes back on turn 4, in slot 1, 100% dodge. That's the design they're going for. The only problem is that this can trigger, like, you know, as soon as the like, you know, turn 1, if he's in slot 1, boom, he just uses this guaranteed dodge the first turn. I mean, if we're fighting like Cell Max or something, it's good, but yeah, you guys get what I'm saying there. Super attack is the Dark Scratch. Oh, that's what I hit Iron Cane with a lot, right? He gets 50% attack and defense one turn, does supreme damage to the enemy, and then lowers enemy attack and defense. That's good. The attack debuff obviously can be very useful there. So there's that for Yakon, his passive super attack. Passive and super attack. 12 key multiplier is 140%. He has an active skill, the Light Absorber. He could do this if there's another 2 Buu Saga allies on the team, starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle. And then he gets a 40% attack and defensive buff for 4 turns, lowers enemy attack and defense for 40% for 4 turns, and then recovers 60% HP. So, I mean, the 2 Buu Saga allies on the team starting from 3rd turn from the start of battle, if we're using Yakon, it's gonna basically just be on Dabura's team, which means like this first part of the restriction doesn't really matter much at all, right? Like essentially it's just 3rd turn start of battle, and then he's gonna get the big stats, the debuff, and then the heal as well. His link set is Brutal Beatdown, Evil Autocrats, Loyalty, Shocking Speed, Majin Resurrection Plan, Demonic Power, and Fierce Battle. Here, of course, are Yakon's best linking partners. Dabura right there at the top, which is the #1 option we're looking for. And then finally, we need to take a look at Yakon's category teams here. So Yakon, of course, is a Majin Buu Saga character. Was very pleased to see Yakon get his first TUR, by the way. I think every character deserves a TUR, and most characters deserve a Dokkan Fest exclusive. I mean, like a Yakon Dokkan Fest exclusive would feel a little strange, but I guess crazier things have happened, right? Then, Yakon is also on the Terrifying Conqueror category team. Okay, that's good. Yakon is also on the Inhuman Deeds category. Now, they actually did, with the release of Yakon, they added even a lot of, like, the rare and SR Yakons down here were added to Inhuman Deeds. Like this Yakon right here, they were not on Inhuman Deeds before this drop. So now all Yakon characters have been added to Inhuman Deeds. Just, you know, a quick little note to make of, or quick note to, you know, consider. Then there's the Crota Body and Mind category, which Yakon is on. So the Crota Body and Mind category has been massively buffed here, you know, over the last year or so, which is good, since there's so many tricky missions, right? So that's good right there. Then Yakon is also on the Demonic Power category team, which is nice to see more options there. And then finally, Yakon is on the Mission Execution category team. So let me know what you guys think about the GOAT Yakon here. I actually think he's a pretty fun character to pair along with Dokkan Fest Dabura. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.